Dear shareholders, good morning and a warm welcome to you all to the 49th Annual General Meeting of Coal India Limited through video conferencing or other audio-visual facilities. For the smooth conduct of the meeting, the members will be in mute mode, and audio and video will be unmuted when they will speak at the AGM as per the pre-registration. Please note that, as per the requirements, the proceedings of the Annual General Meeting will be recorded and available on the website of the company. I now hand over the proceedings to Shri B.P. Dubey, Company Secretary of Coal India Limited. Over to you, sir.
Respected Chairman, other Board of Directors of CIL, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I welcome each and one of you to the 49th Annual General Meeting of CIL. The meeting is held through video conference, other audiovisual means. This is in compliance with the circular issued by MCA as well as by SEBI. It will also give an opportunity to members residing outside Kolkata to attend the meeting to give their valuable suggestions. Before we commence the proceedings, I request everybody to stand up for the corporate gate of Coal India Limited.
हमारे मिले कदम, हमारा चौड़ा सीना, विशाल कंधे हमारे, हाथ फौलाद हमारे। हम हैं आग, हम हैं बिजली, हम हैं शक्ति की खान, हम हैं कोल इंडिया हम। अंधेरे से खोद लाते हम उजाले खुशियों के, चट्टाने फोड़ जुटाते हम ईंधन लाखों के। हम हैं कोल इंडिया हम। कदम मिले चले ताल मिलाकर, साथ पकड़ कर बाहें हम लाए काला हीरा, हमसे उज्जवल देश की राहें। हम हैं आग, हम हैं बिजली, हम एकता की खान, हम हैं कोल इंडिया हम।
Members may please note that this meeting is also being webcast live at www.coalindia.in. The register of directors and other documents are available electronically for inspection of the members. Before we take up the agenda of the meeting, let me have the pleasure and honor of introducing the Board of Directors of the company who attended the meeting. Shri P.M. Prasad, Chairman CIL from Kolkata. Shri Nagaraju Madela, Additional Secretary MOC from New Delhi. Shri Vinay Ranjan, Director PNIS CIL from Kolkata. Dr. B. Vera Reddy, Director Technical from Kolkata. Shri Debashish Nanda, Director Business Development and Director Finance Additional Charge from Kolkata. Shri Mukesh Chaudhary, Director Marketing from Kolkata. Professor Nageshwar Rao Golapalli, Independent Director and Chairman NRC from Kolkata. Dr. Arun Kumar Oran, Independent Director and Chairman Risk Management Committee from Kolkata. CA Shri Kamesh Kanacharya, Independent Director and Chairman Audit Committee from Kolkata. CA Dinesh Singh, Independent Director and Chairman Stakeholders Relationship Committee from Kolkata. Shri Makwana Punambai Kalabai, Independent Director from Kolkata. Shri Bhojan Rajesh Chandan, Independent Director and Chairman CSR Committee from Nilgiris, Tamil Nadu. Shri Ghanshyam Singh Rathod, Independent Director from CIL Kolkata. I have the pleasure to announce that Shri R.P. Singh, partner of Ms. Loda and Company Statutory Auditors of the company, Shri P.N. Parikh and Mr. Jityasa and Ved of Mr. Parikh Associates, Secretary Auditor of the company, and CEO Saurabh Basu of Ms. S. Basu and Company are also attending the meeting through VC. Now I would request Chairman CIL to commence the proceedings of the 49th Annual General Meeting.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I have immense pleasure in welcoming you all to the 49th Annual General Meeting of the company. Company Secretary informs me that the quorum is present. The notice of Annual General Meeting and integrated annual report of the company have been with you for some time, and with your permission, I consider them as read. The offer of CAG had given comments on the audited accounts of the company for financial year 22-23. The management explanation and auditor's observation on the same are given in the integrated annual report. Likewise, secretarial auditor of the company for the year 22-23 had also given comments about non-appointment of women independent director during 22-23. The management explanation to the same has also been given in the integrated annual report. Dear shareholders, I am delighted to welcome you all to the 49th annual general meeting of your company, Coal India Limited. The director's report and financial statements for the year ended 31st March 2023, together with the report of statutory auditors and report and comments of the Controller and Auditor General of India are already with you. I am sure you are fully aware of the operational and financial performance of your company. In India, where coal continues to dominate the energy scenario and will do so in the foreseeable future, your company, Coal India, as country's largest coal producer and supplier, virtually empowers the power sector of the nation. Around 84% of Coal India's entire production is catered to coal-fired power plants of the country. Thus, your company stands at the forefront of India's energy security. India is on the path of transforming from an energy economy driven by fossil fuels to the one that is driven by renewables. Although renewable energy sources have started contributing to India's energy demand, coal remains the unrivaled leader in our country's energy landscape. The country's total electricity generation during FY23, including renewables, was 1624.16 billion units compared to 1491.86 billion units generated in FY22. The generation growth of 8.87% during the year was a 13-year high, which is a testament to the country's swelling energy appetite. Out of this, total coal-based electricity generation accounted for 70.6% or 1145.86 billion units, with 10% growth over the preceding year. Among the energy mix, renewable sources have grown by robust 19% in FY23 compared to FY22. Yet their contribution in the overall generation was only 12.5% at 203.36 billion units. In other words, renewables trail coal by 5.6 times. This amplifies the importance of coal's role and the need for a balanced energy transition from coal to renewables. Additionally, coal stokes many non-power industries such as steel, cement, fertilizers, sponge iron, aluminum, and a host of other industries. With coal commanding such prominence in the Indian energy sector, Coal India Limited leads the country's coal production, contributing to around 79% of the nation's entire coal output. Your company is committed to increasing its production and supplies to the mandated levels to ensure the country gets power at fair price. The performance of your company during 23 peaked to an all-time high in both the physical and financial parameters. We have surpassed all prior records, setting new benchmarks in key performance metrics. Our production, overburden removal, coal offtake, supplies to power plants of the country have surpassed all the previous records. This resulted in significant gains in our net sales, PBT, and PAT. The high orbit performance is a reflection of the concerted effort of all subsidiaries of Coal India. In a first, we have breached the 700 million ton production mark, producing 703.2 million ton of coal compared to 622.6 million ton of FY22. The growth was a robust 13%. The volume increase of 80.6 million ton was almost twice of the previous record, which was 44.5 million ton reported in 2015-16. To put into perspective, the 80.6 million ton output expansion in FY20 is nearly equivalent to 84 million ton growth attained in the previous 7 fiscal years. For the first time in 7 years, your company has surpassed the OBR target, setting a new record of 1658.6 million cubic meter. The year's OBR growth was a remarkable 21.77% over the previous year's 1362 million cubic meter. The volume term increase of 297 million cubic meter in a single year was the highest ever increase till date. Coal India's total coal offtake soared to an impressive 694.7 million ton in FY23 with 32.8 million ton increase compared to the offtake of 661.9 million ton in the preceding fiscal. Importantly, 5 of our 7 coal producing subsidiaries have surpassed their previous fiscal's offtake by considerable margin. Our supplies to power sector also rose to 586.6 million ton by the end of FY 2023, achieving 103.8% of the target in terms of power supplies. We accomplished 8.5% growth in supplies to power plants over a high base of 540.6 million ton of FY22. You will be pleased to note that your company's profit before tax and profit after tax went up by 60.91 and 61.84% over the previous fiscal at rupees 38,000 crores and rupees 28,124 crores respectively. Coal India achieved this feat despite capping its prices in the face of rising input costs, particularly diesel and explosives. Also, a significant sum of rupees 8153 crores was accounted in FY23 for the revised wages of CAL's non-executive manpower. We have recorded highest ever net sales of 1,27,000 crores, demonstrating a robust growth of 27% compared to the previous year's net sales of 1,562 crores. Our gross sales also peaked to a record level of 1,87,000 crores, surpassing the previous best of 1,52,600 crores in FY22 by nearly 23%. EBITDA increased by 48% from rupees 26,973 crores in FY22 to rupees 40,291 crores in FY23. It gives me pleasure in informing me that we paid a total interim dividend of rupees 12,479 crores during FY23 at rupees 20.25 per share. Importantly, the Board of Directors has recommended a final dividend of rupees 4 per share in FY23. Your company's capital expenditure has been steadily growing over the previous 3 years, and in FY23, CapEx has stepped up to a record high of rupees 18,619 crores, exceeding the budgeted expenditure of rupees 16,500 crores. The year-on-year growth was a healthy 20.9%. Importantly, we have been able to sustain the performance trend in the first quarter of FY24, as well as could be seen under CAL has achieved highest ever Q1 coal production, OB removal and offtake with a growth of 10% in coal production, 30% in OB removal and 5% in offtake in Q1 FY24 compared to the same quarter of FY23. All the producing subsidiaries have registered supplied highest ever quantity of 186.9 million ton of Q1 period of any year so far. Highest total revenue from operations of rupees 35,983 crores for the first quarter period, recorded PBT of rupees 10,712 crores and PAT of rupees 7,941 crores for Q1 period. As part of our efforts towards strengthening evacuation infrastructure, Coal India Limited has invested in the construction of new rail lines to ensure seamless coal transportation, particularly from mines having sufficient growth potential. The construction of the Shivpur-Katotia new railway line and capacity embankment works, enhancement works on the Jharsuguda-Barpali-Sardega and Tori-Shivpur railway lines were among the main accomplishment of the fiscal year 22-23. In addition, Coal India has inaugurated Mahanadi East Coast Railways Limited Angul Balram Rail Link project 14.22 kilometers, increasing rail evacuation capacity from Talcher coalfield of MCL by approximately 15 million ton per annum. During FY23, we continue to expand our mining and operational capabilities while remaining committed to environmental compliances and sustainable practices. We issued work orders for 9 MDO projects, collectively targeting of capacity of 127 million ton per year. Of these, 3 projects have already commissioned mining operations. Evaluation of bids in going for 2 projects, while the tendering process is in progress for 4 projects. Additionally, 24 coal mining projects with a total capacity of 140 million ton per year were approved during the fiscal. As a part of our focused efforts on underground mining, Coal India has identified 30 discontinued mines for operational, which hold an estimated mineable reserve of approximately 600 million ton. To enhance the underground mechanization, your company has commissioned 5 continuous miners during FY23, which were deployed in ECL, WCL, and SECL. We also successfully obtained environmental clearance for 40 proposals, resulting in an incremental capacity of 87.32 million ton per year. Additionally, forest clearances were secured for 7 proposals covering 1920.15 hectares, and final approval was granted for 7 proposals covering 885.86 hectares. Coal India has signed several MOUs during the fiscal. 3 separate MOUs were inked with BHEL, GAIL, and IOCL for the surface coal gasification, coal to chemical business, and 2 MOUs to expand thermal power operation. a joint venture between SCCL and Madhya Pradesh Power Generating Company, MPPGCL, for the development of 1 into 660 megawatt supercritical thermal power station in Madhya Pradesh was signed. The second MOU involves constructing a 2 into 800 megawatt supercritical thermal power plant in Odisha through Mahanadi Basin Power Limited, MBPL. A back-to-back MOU was also executed between CAL and Assam Power Distribution Company Limited for the purchase of 1200 megawatt of power from the proposed MBPL power plant. In a boost to eco-friendly mechanized transportation of coal under the first mile connectivity, 7 projects with a combined capacity of 92 million tons were commissioned during the fiscal. I am also pleased to state that in a remarkable feat, Coal India's plantation of 1613 hectares area has exceeded the target of 1510 hectares by attaining 107% of satisfaction. During the fiscal year, we have planted 31 lakh trees, contributing to the annual creation of approximately 81,000 tons of carbon sink potential. In addition to plantation initiatives, our subsidiaries established 3 eco parks spread over 41 hectares of land at a cost of rupees 5.67 crores. A total of 30 such eco parks are already attracting steady footfalls. Plans are underway to create more such eco parks, eco tourism, and eco restoration sites in mining areas to further the environmental conservation and sustainable practices. During FY23 also, our focused efforts to achieve energy efficiency yielded exceptional results. We have effectively reduced CO2 emissions by 69,000 tons, which was 124% of the estimated goal of 55,780 tons. In addition, we saved a total of 84.20 million kilowatt hour units of energy. During the fiscal year, 3 sand segregation projects were implemented for conversion of sand from overburden material. These projects produced a total of 264,000 cubic meter of sand. This novel approach by Coal India has been effective in preserving the ecosystem to a certain extent. By repurposing overburden material into sand, we are reducing waste and maximizing resource utilization. I am also pleased to share that mine water discharged from our mines benefited 11.1 lakh people in 837 villages in the proximity of our mining areas during the year. The water was used for domestic and irrigation purposes. We are a major CSR spender among the central public sector enterprises of the country. During FY23, we continued to engage in a number of society-friendly CSR initiatives that had a positive impact on a wide array of communities. Our subsidiaries MCL and CCL won awards in agriculture and rural development and promotion of sports categories respectively at the prestigious National CSR Awards 2020. Our CSR expenditure exceeded the statutory obligations. It is noteworthy that in the 4 years leading up to the end of fiscal year, Coal India spent rupees 2172 crores, which is 25.7% more than the mandated expenditure of 1731.6 crores. Safety of the miners, mines, and machinery is viewed holistically as a top priority in CAL. There has been a significant improvement in our safety performance, and fatalities have hit an all-time low. During the fiscal, we have diligently met the corporate governance prerequisites, outlined the guidelines of corporate governance for CPSCs issued by the Department of Public Enterprise, Government of India, and Regulation 34.3, read with Schedule 5 of SEBI Regulations 2015. A dedicated section on corporate governance has been incorporated in the Director's Report, and a compliance certificate has been acquired from a practicing company secretary. We have conducted the secretarial audit by a peer-reviewed practicing company secretary firm for FY23 as required under Companies Act 2013. Except for the appointment of Women Independent Director, Coal India Limited has fulfilled the stipulations on corporate governance norms set forth in both the Companies Act 2013 and SEBI Regulations 2015. The secretarial audit report for the FY23 has been incorporated in the Director's Report. Coal India's commitment to meeting the country's growing energy demand and the fostering economic growth remains unwavering. We will consistently prioritize excellence, sustainability, and innovation in all of our endeavors, thereby fostering positive industry transformations. I would like to thank all our shareholders and the Ministry of Coal, Government of India for unwavering confidence on our vision and capabilities. I would also like to thank our teams for their relentless hard work and dedication. I must convey my sincere thanks to all our employees for their continuous cooperation. Finally, I would like to thank all other state, central government ministries, departments, state governments, state unions, auditors, consumers, suppliers, and all other stakeholders for their support. May I request the members to raise queries, if any, on the integrated annual report and accounts of CAL 22-23. Members are requested to confine their queries to the annual accounts, director's report, agenda of the AGM, and performance of the company. Personal issues, grievance matters relating to policy, if any, may be taken up at other appropriate forms to save time for meaningful interaction on the business in hand. Only those members who have registered themselves as speakers with the company will be allowed to speak one by one. Those members who are not registered as speakers can post their queries on the communication box available on the screen. Now I invite shareholders to ask the questions.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we now begin with the question and answer session. We will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. Our first speaker member is Mr. Subhash Kar. Request you to kindly accept the prompt on your screen. You may unmute your audio and video and you may proceed with your question. Yes, sir.
Are you audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Very good morning, everyone. Respected Chairman, Board of Director, and my online fellow shareholder. Myself, Subhash Kaur, joining from Kolkata. Our company announced excellent result for the current financial year. Congratulations to the board members. Our company is a debt-free and paying healthy dividend. 24 rupees 25 paisa. CSR activities are remarkable. Now coming to my queries. Sir, can you give us a sense of the CapEx outlook for this year? What bodily areas would the money be spent on? Next, sir, how soon can we plan to realistically approach a full year production of 1 billion tons? Chairman, sir, please send hard copy of annual report at least to the speaker shareholder. I have already casted my e-voting in favor of the all resolution. I hope our company will do better in coming year under the leadership of our respected chairman. Thank you and wishing you all the best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Our next speaker member is Manoj Kumar Gupta. Request you to kindly accept the prompt on your screen. Unmute your audio and video and you may proceed with your question.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello. Good morning, respected Chairman, Board of Directors, fellow shareholders. My name is Manoj Kumar Gupta. I have joined this meeting from my residence, Kolkata. First of all, I warm welcome you as our Chairman. And I wish to God to give you more success to take the company on new heights under your leadership with the help of entire team of management and the employees. And I also warm welcome to our new company secretary that who has helped us to join this meeting through VC. And he is always help us in any circumstances whenever we call him. And such type of people should be in the corporate house. And he never avoid and never regret to our calls. And he always ready. And sir, thanks for your dividend, 24 rupees 25 paisa. But sir, your balance, I've got your balance sheet. Your balance sheet is so strong. In the Maharatna companies, I find that your balance sheet is so strong. But there is no reflection in the stock market to see the strong balance sheet. Because there should be a reflection because our share price is very low in the stock market. because as per the balance sheet, our share price should be in the 4 digit, but there is no reflection in the stock market when the investors will get return. And sir, what's the status of mines? Just you have stated some views on the mines and new proposals. And sir, coal, there was a coal shortage in to power units. So what's the status as on today? Last year, several trains were cancelled due to the supply of coal to the power sector to maintain the smooth power supply. So what's the status as on today? Or sir, any plan to list the subsidiaries in stock market to demerge the company and list in the stock market? Any plan in near future to like as a SECL, ECL, or NECL, any plan to list the subsidiaries in the stock market? And sir, try to improve the services in hospitals. You are doing a lot of work for the community and society, and your CSR fund is very a huge amount. So why are you taking the help of private hospitals? You should improvement your services with the modern facility in your hospitals. Take care and expend some money. And CSR, try to expend some amount in Calcutta under the CSR of Coal India Limited. Try to expend some money. And sir, next year 58th AGM under your leadership, how you will celebrate the 58th AGM with the employees and the investors? And sir, have you any plan to use the solar power or renewable energy in your offices and or your subsidiary offices to save? And last but least, I wish to God to give you more success with the help of entire team of management, board, and the employees, and those are working in the day night in the risk with a huge risk in the open mind or closed mind. So I wish to God to give you more success, and I thanks to the secretarial department, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Our next speaker member is Manas Banerjee. I request you to kindly accept the prompt on your screen, unmute your audio and video, and you may proceed with your question. We will wait for a moment while Mr. Banerjee unmutes his audio and video.
Sir, I'm audible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We can hear you. You may proceed.
Good morning, everybody. Respected chairman, present board members, and my co-shareholders. I am Manush Banerjee, an equity shareholder of Coal India Limited, joining from Kolkata. Sir, for the financial year 2022-23, both top line and bottom line registered a modest growth. The offtake in 2022-23 recorded a growth of 5% over last financial year, breaking all previous records. Congratulations to the management team for this. Our company has been maintaining a healthy and liberal dividend policy. Rupees 20.25 paisa already paid and rupees 4 per share proposed, in total 24.25 paisa. Now I have some queries, sir. Sir, on coking coal over 3 to 5 years, what sort of volumes can we get? Next question, sir. Our company has setting up a coal-based fertilizer plant at Talcher. As per our annual report, the plant is expected to come into operation in FY 2024-2025. Sir, what kind of revenue addition do you expect from this facility? Next question, sir. Our company are investing in renewables, in aluminium plant and other ventures. What is the payback for this project? That payback threshold for us to invest in this project? And finally, sir, Coal India Limited and its subsidiaries to use decollate land to build new thermal power plant as per our coal ministry. So setting up power plants at this pitch head is more cost effective, making it possible to generate power at less than rupees 4 per unit. Do you identify such decollate land? If you can throw some light about this. Sir, I request you to arrange a mine visit for the speaker shareholder in the coming winter session. I already supported all the resolutions by remote voting. Thank you for patience hearing and have a nice day.
Thank you so much. We now move to our next speaker member, Santosh Chopra. Request you to kindly unmute your audio and video, and you may proceed with your question. Shareholders, we will wait for a moment while the speaker member unmutes his audio and video.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible. You may proceed.
Thanks for giving me the opportunity to speak at this AGM. I am a retired senior citizen from Delhi NCR, Kaushambi Ghaziabad, and have invested my retirement funds in company like yours. Sir, I have received the annual report sent through Alankit Assignment Limited, but the cover was so poor that it was torn in, that was rough paper. So you should direct the Alankit assignment to send the best uh, annual report in the wrapping paper like gift papers instead of throwing away smelled uh, khaki papers. That is very embarrassing for a company like yours if we get a good annual report in a torn lifafa. Secondly, sir, I am satisfied with the performance of your company and the secretary department's uh, dialogue with us to give us chance for speaking at this AGM. I endorse the views of my previous speakers, and I don't have any further to ask any question. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. We now move to our next speaker member, Amit Kumar Banerjee. Amit Kumar Banerjee had registered as a speaker shareholder but has currently not joined the meeting. So we move to our next speaker member, Sujan Modak. Request you to kindly unmute your audio and video, and you may proceed with your question.
Hello, you can hear me?
Yes, sir, we are able to hear you. You may proceed.
Yeah. Good morning, respected Chairman, other Board of Directors. I'm Sujan Modok. I'm attending this meeting from my residence in Kolkata, sir. Sir, if we see the performance of a company this year, it's a very good performance, sir. Profit before tax, profit for the year have all gone up, sir. Production, coal production has also gone up. Offtake of coal has also gone up, sir. You have given a very good dividend, sir. This is a very nice performance, sir. I have a few questions to ask. Uh, what is the guidance you give for this particularly this year to the investors community? I would like to definitely know, sir. And my previous speakers have already asked questions, so those questions I don't want to repeat. This is not good, sir. So one more thing I wanted to know is that, sir, page number 308 and 309, they are showing some fatality. This year we had 21 fatalities, sir. Point number 11, page 308. That is a high consequence work-related injuries also, sir, 6060. Sir, our Coal India is a very big company, sir. So is it not possible to reduce or minimize this one? Why there should be fatality? What is the problem, sir? We don't have that knowledge, or we don't have that expertise, or is some material failure, or is a human failure. Our safety department should be more responsible, so that we should not lose our workers or our employees in such a way, sir. Page number 309 also shows some fatalities and some injuries and all, sir. So these are the things I'd like to definitely draw your attention, and please tell us, well, what are the steps you have taken so that this should not recur again, sir. Sir, down the line for 20 years, if we see, sir, could you tell me what is the future of our company is going to be? Because now this coal is mainly used for generation of power. Sir, now we have got solar energy everywhere. People are all industries and everywhere we are going for solar energy, and at the same time the hydrogen also is being used, and slowly it is coming to the world. So what I believe that since hydrogen comes, solar energy increases. So how much coal use will be there in down the line for 20 years? If you can please tell us, it will be very good, sir. So before I finish, I'd like to thank our company secretary, Mr. Dubey, and his whole team for being very good in investor services, sir. Including Mr. Mohit Gupta, Ranjit Singh. They are always getting in touch with us, and we get very good services from our company secretary and his team. Mr. Dubey, please, sir. Sir, before Mr. Dubey, there was Mr. Vishwanathan, sir. He used to call us sometimes in the office. Mr. Dubey, there is a request, sir, if possible, sir. बड़े साहब लोगों के साथ एमडी लोगों को तो सर मिल नहीं सकते. आप अगर कभी हम लोगों को थोड़ा बुलाएंगे ऑफिस में कलकत्ता में. I am from Calcutta, so it will be very kind of you, sir. If you can please do that once. Nothing to add more, sir. Over to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We now move to our next speaker member, Lily Pradhan. Request you to accept the prompt on your screen, unmute your audio and video, and you may proceed with your question.
Am I audible?
Yes, we are able to hear
Hello?
you.
Okay. Very good morning of all chairpersons and all viewers. Myself, Lily Pradhan from Kolkata. First of all, I give my respect to Board of Directors, respected chairman, respected secretary with a secretarial team. As a secretary, always coordinate with me, even all shareholders. I am very happy to know that the company's performance is developing a lot, which is sustainable growth in nowadays. But I have put some specific question in present situation. What is the aim and the object of future development in all over world and at the national level globally? What is the CSR activities and on challenging persons? Please micro analysis of CSR activities must be submitted the capex plan in future development. Please always send the consider the VC for the attending of the abroad persons who are the participate and express their views easily. Nothing more. All the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We now move to our next speaker member, Tapas Kumar Datta. Request you to accept the prompt on your screen, unmute your audio and video, and you may proceed with your question.
Hello,
Yes, sir, we are able to hear you. You may
hello,
proceed.
am I audible?
Yes, sir.
May I start, sir?
Yes, sir, you may proceed.
Good morning, everybody. Respected Chairman, distinguished Board of Directors, eminent KMPs, and my fellow shareholders visiting this very meeting. I, myself, Tapas Kumar Datta, an equity shareholder of Coal India Limited. I profoundly express my sincere gratitude to the Galaxy of Coal India Limited for their dedication, exertion, commitment, and outstanding achievement. My heartfelt indebtedness to our secretarial department for their excellent and remarkable investor services. They are doing everything efficiently, effectively, and intelligently. Sir, I have a few queries. Page 102. Who is your lead banker? Page 120. Doubtful trade receivable increased to 2722.134. Sir, who are the buyers? Why don't you take legal steps to realize the same? Sir, page 152. The title deed of some immovable properties is not in company's name and of some property is pending. Sir, why don't you take initiative to have it? Sir, page 176. Unaudited financial statement of subsidiaries and joint venture have been certified by management. Sir, why have the financial statement remain unaudited? Sir, page 204. Hindustan Urbok and Rasayan Limited, the most capital intensive unit, is incurring losses. Sir, what is your planning to viable it? When will it be viable? Sir, page 197. Large number of fatalities, fatal accident, serious accident and serious injuries took place in SECL. Sir, why is SECL an accident-prone zone? How can you, what plan do you have to reduce this accident in this subsidiary? Sir, page 232. Expenditure on R&D 74.86 crore. Sir, what is the capital expenditure of, out of this, what is the capital expenditure and what is the recurring expenditure? The total R&D as a percentage of total revenue is not given in this section. Sir, page 291. Turnover rate as shown is not correct. Sir, page 291. 95% and 5% cannot be a turnover rate. Sir, it is to be rectified. Sir, page 301. Disciplinary action was taken against KMPs and employees. Sir, which type of disciplinary action have you taken? With this, I concluded. Sir, thank you for patient hearing. Over to you.
Thank you so much. We now move to our next speaker member, Ashit Kumar Pratap. Request you to kindly accept the prompt on your screen, unmute your audio and video, and we may proceed with your question. Dear shareholders, we'll wait for a moment.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible. You may proceed with your question.
Very good morning, respected Chairman, Government Nominee, Board of Directors, Company Secretary, fellow members joining at 49th AGM of Coal India Limited. My name is Ashit Kumar Pathak, joining from Damdam, Kolkata. At first, my extreme gratitude to our Company Secretary, Mr. B.P. Dubey, and Secretarial Department for sending me the notice of the AGM, an excellent informative annual report. This is the first time I am seeing financial year 20 very well in advance, and allow me to speak. Thanks to my company secretarial department, also leadership team. The excellent financial performance, excellent financial year 2023, profit after tax 28,124.94 crores, aggregating 62% up than previous financial year. Operating profit margin achieved 24.08% and net profit margin achieved 22.04%, and return on net worth achieved 56.03%. Excellent. And also production Activities also 100.5% satisfied target, which aggregates 703.20 MT. And also EPS also gone up 45.70, and members are getting interim dividend rupees 20.25 and final dividend rupees 4 per equity share. Sir, I have some brief views which I like to share. It mentioned total production of coal in India financial year 23 aggregating 893.08 MT, and growth mentioned 14.76 than previous financial year. And from respected chairman Dex, that it mentioned that renewable sources have grown 19% in financial year 23, and their contribution in the overall is generation is 12.5, aggregating at 203.36 BU, trailed by coal by 5.6 times. And coal role amplifies the importance, where 84% of the total coal production supplied by the power sector. So through some highlight, with all these positive factors, the key reason for diversification coal to chemical and shift to renewable energy. Has any further my company compelled to follow up stringent norms for decarbonizations for diversification of this business? If so, the entire CapEx program next to 3 years for diversification coal to chemical, where we have executed 3 moves with well, GAIL and IOCL, with production of coal gasification, liquefaction and hydrogen production. In the balance sheet mentioned, we strengthen the vigilance framework. With this, can we able to minimize the coal pilferage and illegal coal offtake from closed mines? And steps taken for positive performance subsidiaries ECL, which is very, very lower position than other subsidiaries. And present capacity of utilizations are present 322 mines. If possible, so some highlights. Any impact in our value of sales coal by e-auction? Well, last year volume only 62.32 MT, then 110.80 millions, where the price of 1 ton coal by e-auction is 158% increase. And sir, also statutory levy per ton coal also rupees 797.86 increased due to imposition of GST cess, DMF and NMET and other levies. Sir, our entire capex program target to achieve, it mentioned 1 billion ton in the financial year 23-24. And present status of Coal India 10 coal mining projects got green note last year. Sir, respected chairman's decks, it mentioned there was rupees 8,153 crores was provisional wage revision by financial year 23 for CIL's non-executive manpowers. So my view is that as early as it to be settled down, because they are the main pillars of my company for this excellent financial performance. This is my request to my company's management team. And sir, we have small debt mentioned 4,114.73 crore. It may be to be a small amount to be reduced as early as possible to be a debt-free company, because that will be positively impact in our capital market. And standalone inventories I noticed is 20.54 crores against 13.16 crore previous year. It should be noticed here. And finally, we have equity capital 6,162.73 crore, and other equity is 51,082.16 crores. Any recommendation for rewarding bonus share or NCD? Because NCD rewarded bonus as well as NCD to members early. So this is my humbly approach to reward the members with this. Nothing to say more. I pray to God, everybody good health and prosperity of my Maharashtra company, Coal India Limited, year to year. By the leadership of our President of India and respected chairman and other leadership team. Thanking you, sir.
Thank you so much. We now move to our next speaker member, Jaideep Bakshi. Request you to accept the prompt on your screen, unmute your audio and video, and you may proceed with your question.
Very good morning, Chairman and Board of Directors. Myself, Jaideep Bakshi, connecting from the city of Kolkata. Thanks to our company secretary, Mr. B.P. Dubey, for giving me an opportunity to express my view and presenting a detailed, voluminous 500 plus pages of annual report. It's a really wonderful and informative one and a quite good descriptive one also. And also to our secretarial department team, and including Mr. Mohit ji and Mr. Ranjit ji, for maintaining relations with the shareholders. Sir, your initial speech explained our company's position also and also our future prospects, sir. So we had a good performance and also congrats for the dividend you have passed on to the shareholders, sir. So just nothing to, you have explained clearly about our company's future also. Sir, just want to know the utilization of the idle land bank at the mine site. How are we going to utilize it? And new procurement for handling of coal and smooth movement through the AI. Regarding the open cast and the underground market in our continuous to government exchequer, how much are we relying on this? And regarding the CSF activities where we have spent around 400 crores to education, the rural development, healthcare, the women empowerment is a good achievement, sir. Sir, just want to know for the uninterrupted supply amount of what is the amount of stock we are holding in our coal department, and what are the steps to achieve the 1 billion ton productivity by 24-25, and steps for upgradation of mechanized coal transportations. And sir, there was a story that regarding the outsourcing of development and operation of new mines to mine developers and operators. Kindly throw some light on this. Nothing to add more. I have full support to our company and hope, sir, under your guidance and with the help of other board directors, our organization will come out with much better results and reward the shareholders handsomely. Thank you, sir, and all stay safe. Namaskar.
Thank you so much. We move to our next speaker member, Abhirup Nandi. He had registered as a speaker shareholder but has currently not joined the meeting. So we now move to our next speaker member, Kaushik Shahukar. So we request you to kindly unmute your audio and video and you may proceed with your question.
Hello, am I audible, sir? Hello.
Yes, sir, you may proceed.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. I am honored to have the opportunity to address you all today and would like to express my gratitude to the board of directors for allowing me this chance once again. First of all, I salute the board of directors for continuing VC mode of meeting, thereby allowing pan-India shareholders to participate. Thank you, sir, and continue the positive trend. I am satisfied shareholder of our company, and I must commend the management for their remarkable efforts in creating wealth for the shareholders. However, I'd like to raise a couple of concerns. My primary concern pertain to the utilization of saving on account of virtual mode of meeting. I believe it would be prudent and fair to allocate a portion of these funds to the welfare of the shareholders, more particularly among speaker shareholders who actually participate in the AGM as a speaker. Considering the valuable contribution and active involvement in the meeting, it would be a gesture of recognition and appreciation to distribute a small memento on the occasion of festivals. Can you provide the breakup of physical expenses and uh, and expense on account of virtual meeting if possible? I humbly request the board to consider my proposal and explore the possibility of implementing this gesture of gratitude and appreciation. By doing so, I firmly believe that it will reinforce the positive rapport between company and its stakeholders and contribute to the overall well-being of our corporate family. It will, okay. My next concern is how is Coal India ensuring the safety and well-being of its workforce in its mining operations? Could you discuss the company's effort to upskill and train employees to adopt to changing technological and operational requirement? My final concern is that company has been hesitant in supporting individuals in need, including myself. I have shared my credentials in past and follow up with the company consistently, but my request has not been considered. Not aiding differently abled individuals be part of CSR activity, then why the company is hesitant in supporting me? I appeal for support in certification work, including Form 15CB. Your assistance would mean a lot to me. If I can't get help from such a reputable company like Coal India, then whom can I turn to? I am reselling my credential after AGM for your consideration in the hope of receiving justice and proactive consideration for desired help and support. Sir, after suggestion of Mr. Vishwanath Han as CS, my assignment with Coal India has been stopped. Why, sir? I want to clarify that I'm not seeking any handout of free money nor sympathy. I value my independence as and self-reliance as a chartered accountant, and hope you can understand and respect my desire to maintain independence. Thank you for your consideration, my request, and I firmly believe that with your support, I can make significant contribution to our organization and have a positive impact on society. I eagerly await your response and sincerely appreciate the time and attention you have given me today. Additionally, I would request your assistance in introducing me to your esteemed auditor. As a fellow professional, I believe the expertise and guidance would be instrumental in realizing our mutual goal. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much. We now move to our next speaker, Gautam Nandi. Request you to kindly unmute your audio and you may proceed with your question.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir, you may proceed.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, respected Chairman, Board of Directors, and my online fellow shareholder. Myself, Gautam Nandi from Kolkata, very old equity shareholder of the company. So firstly, I like to give thanks to your secretarial department for sending me annual report along with notice and necessary joining link through email well in advance. So especially thanks to our respected company secretary, Mr. Dubey, and his whole team, including Mr. Ranjit and other dignitaries who are giving us very good services to our minority shareholders. Sir, you are organizing your annual general meeting through video conference, and I find it's a grand success. Sir, I am very pleased to receive your wonderful annual report consisting 360 pages, which is very, very attractive and also very, very informative. सर अकाउंट्स एंड परफॉर्मेंस का बारे में आप इतना सुंदर डिस्क्राइब कर दिया है आपके एनुअल रिपोर्ट में सर और कुछ पूछना ही नहीं है सर और earlier speaker sir already expressed their views regarding the performance, so no repetition from my side at least. Sir, I find very good performance in every segment, even in this challenging year. Sir, we are very happy. You are giving us very good dividends, sir, in this market scenario. Sir, your CSR is also very, very good. So please keep it up. Sir, मुझे जानना है, what is your roadmap for the next 3 to 4 years, sir? Sir, is there any plan to issue bonus share in near future? Please let us know. We are eagerly awaiting, sir. Sir, one request, if situation permits, please arrange a mine visit. If underground is not possible, please arrange for the open cast mine visit. Sir, I have requested for the hard copy of annual report. We have already sent in advance. So, Thank you again, sir. Sir, I am very happy and very proud to be a shareholder of your company. I have full trust with our strong management, sir. And so I, along with my family, wholeheartedly support your all resolutions, which we have already casted to my e-voting. Sir, looking forward with a positive outlook towards our company with higher profit margin, handsome dividend, 1:1 bonus, and return, sir. Sir, may God bless you, sir. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. We now move to our next speaker member, Mahesh Kumar Bupna. Mr. Mahesh Kumar Bupna had registered as a speaker shareholder but currently is not connected. So we move to our next speaker member, Sharat Kumar. Request you to kindly accept the prompt on your screen, unmute your audio and video, and you may proceed with your question. Mr. Sharat Kumar, you may kindly accept the prompt on your screen. There seems to be a connectivity issue. We move to our next speaker member, Shailesh Mahadevia. Request you to kindly accept the prompt on your screen, unmute your audio and video, and you may proceed with your question. Dear shareholders, we will wait for a moment while the speaker member unmutes his audio and video. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, you may proceed.
Yeah, I will. Respected Chairman, distinguished Board of Directors, and members of the management team. Sir, let me first congratulate the company for achieving excellent result during the year under consideration. I have become a member of Coal India only recently, and this is my first AGM. I wonder why I did not become a shareholder of such a good company in the years earlier. Sir, I wish to appreciate the excellent integrated report which has been presented to the shareholders, which includes BR and SR report and also the value creation of all our 6 capitals. There are other lot of information in our report, and I will be able to go through it in detail once and when I receive the physical copy of the report. Sir, I also appreciate your chairman's speech, which has very well analyzed the working of our company and also given the future roadmap. Sir, you have also covered all aspects of the working of the company. Sir, I also appreciate the holding of virtual meeting instead of physical meeting, and that has enabled me to join at the age of 84 from my residence in Mumbai. Thank you very much, sir. Now, I wish and I would like to appreciate the cooperation and assistance of the secretarial department. They are so very prompt and so very cooperative, which made me very happy with their attitude. Sir, now I wish to go to some of the questions. Sir, my first question is that our company has given so much of emphasis to environment in view of the fact that our company may be one of the culprits to spoil the environment. Sir, I appreciate this attitude that you are working in the national interest and not only for the company as such. However, in this connection, you have planted a number of trees so that they can absorb the emissions. Sir, may I know what are these trees which have been planted? Sir, my next question is regarding the pay scale of all the executives of the company. Sir, the company is doing as efficient.
Variety of trees, variety. Like name, people and all that.
Sir, our company is operating as efficiently as any other private company in the country, including your colleagues from ITC. I will put the management in the same category, and therefore my next complaint and request that increase the compensation package of all the executives of the company to get even still better result and to appreciate their services. Sir, my next question is regarding the quality of coal, which has always been a problem for many years. And we have tried to improve upon the cleaning of cotton at the pit head itself, so that we may not have to transport the dust which is there along with our coal. Sir, what I would like to know is that what are we using the ash which is separated from the coal, and whether it is being used profitably or not. Sir, my next question is future of coal as a source of energy supplier. We find that a number of companies have placed order for supply of super thermal critical power stations, which will usually have the life of at least 15 years. That means coal is likely to play an important role as a source of energy in the years to come. However, sir, I would like you to give us an assessment of utilization of coal as a source of energy in the years to come and how it will compare with the other renewable energies. Sir, my next question, which was not emphasized in your chairman's speech, is the digitalization of all our operations and the latest technological use which we are making in our operations, particularly artificial intelligence, IoT, machine learning, because these tools will increase our efficiency to a very great extent. Sir, I would also like to know whether we will be using 5G technology as soon as it is made available, which is likely to be introduced in a short while from now. Sir, that will help us to understand the prospect of our company in the times to come. Sir, my next question is regarding the CSR work, which is being done on a massive scale, not only as per what is required by law, but even beyond that. Sir, however, what I would like to know is, sir, what I would like to know is whether we have made any economic impact study as a result of our CSR work for the benefit of society. As all of us know, there is a multiplier effect. There is a ripple effect. So if you spend 1 crore of rupees for the benefit of society, the society will benefit by a much larger amount, say 3 times, 4 times. Sir, have we made any study of this impact? And there are independent agencies available on the subject. And if we can make that study and present it in our report, It will increase the understanding of our company for the benefit of the society at large. And that will give us our company in a proper perspective. And sir, last question. How are we likely to celebrate the 50th year, which will be only next year? And let me congratulate you in advance for reaching such a milestone in such excellent performing company. Sir, with this, namaste to all the board of directors, including the chairman, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much, sir. We now move to our next speaker member, Gaurav Liladhar Rozatkar. He had registered as a speaker shareholder but currently is not connected. So we move to our next speaker member, Anushri Sen. Request you to kindly accept the prompt on your screen, unmute your audio and video, and you may proceed with your question. Yes, ma'am, you may proceed.
Good morning, respected Chairman and my fellow shareholder. I, Anushri Sen, equity shareholder of Coal India Limited. Sir, I congratulated Company Secretary to give me a chance as a speaker. Coal India produce largest coal in India. Also import large quantity of coal from many countries. Naturally, production cost is high for logistic expenses. So what is CIL view in this matter? Sir, it is good thing Coal India plan to invest various projects such as coal gasification, solar power and diversification. Sir, what is the target of coal production and current situation of coal 2023? Is Coal India debt-free industry? At last, I wait for bonus share after a long time gap. Thank you all.
Thank you so much. We now move to our next speaker member, Shrikanta Sen. Request you to kindly accept the prompt on your screen, unmute your audio and video, and you may proceed with your question. Yes, you may
Audible?
proceed with your question. Yes, sir.
Good morning, respected Chairman and my fellow shareholder. I, Shrikanta Sen from Howrah, equity shareholder of Maharatna Coal India Company, Coal India Limited. Sir, at first, I thank my company secretary and others to give a chance as a speaker. Sir, in COVID time, Coal India AGM start through video conference and audio visual. But now COVID is about to normal. So why not physical meeting? Kindly consider physical meeting. Sir, sir, previous speaker covered my maximum question, so I not repeated and time not wasted. Nothing to say about the strong balance sheet of Coal India. Sir, regarding pollution, many countries switch the stream from coal product by using solar, wind power, and autonomic power for avoiding health hazard pollution. So, any precaution taken in coaling CIL? At last, my question: what is the manpower of Coal India and used power capacity? Sir, kindly arrange a mining visit. Thank you. On the board, sir.
Thank you so much. We now move to our next speaker member, Bharat Raj. Request you to accept the prompt on your screen, unmute your audio and video, and you may proceed with your question.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm audible, sir. Yeah, very good afternoon, entire board of directors.
So your audio is very low. If you could just come a little more closer to the mic.
Yeah, I doubt it's audible, sir. Hello.
Yes, sir. You may proceed.
Yeah, very good morning. Good afternoon, entire board of directors. First of all, I thank the management for wonderful performance. Chairman, sir, wonderful speech. You have given entire information. Sir, Coal India is a bread and butter for the shareholders. It's a wonderful dividend payout, sir. Thank you very much. I hope this will be continue. Sir, next year we are celebrating Golden Jubilee year, sir. So in this happy occasion, we expect a bonus from the management, sir. Chairman, sir, please consider a bonus, liberal bonus for the shareholders and a special dividend also, sir. We'll be more happy. Sir, there is no questions regarding our management, sir. We are a very good transparency is there. I hope in the next coming years we will be safe, healthy, and we'll have a fiscal AGM, sir. I hope the government will permit and so that we can meet you personally. We can have a very good get together followed by lunch, sir. Sir, once again, sir, it is if it is possible, give us opportunity to the planned visit, sir. Sir, take care, sir. God bless you. Entire board of directors. Be safe, be healthy, sir. I'm Bharatraj calling from Hyderabad. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. We now move to our next speaker member, Kamal Kishori Jawahar, who had registered as a speaker shareholder but currently is not connected. So we move to our next speaker member, Santosh Kumar Saraf. We request you to kindly accept the prompt on your screen, unmute your audio and video, and you may proceed with your question.
माननीय अध्यक्ष जी, उपस्थित निर्देशक सदस्यगण, अधिकारीगण और कर्मचारीगण, जो मैं संतोष कुमार सराफ कलकत्ता से आप सभी को नमस्कार करता हूं। आशा करता हूं आप इस समय स्वस्थ होंगे सर। सबसे पहले सर मैं उन कर्मचारियों का आभार प्रकट करता हूं जिनकी कड़ी मेहनत के कारण कंपनी हमें इतना अच्छा रिजल्ट दे रही सर। वह मीटिंग में जो प्रेजेंट है वो हमारी सुनेंगे और बाकी जो नहीं प्रेजेंट है उनका मेरा ये आभार प्रकट पहुंचाइएगा सर कि उनकी मेहनत के कारण ही है आज हमें इतना डिविडेंड और इतनी मतलब अच्छे रिजल्ट मिल रहे हैं सर। मैं ज्यादा कुछ नहीं कहूंगा, दो तीन चीज। एक तो सर ये फ्रॉड होता है उसके लिए क्या कदम उठा रहे हैं, ये फ्रॉड को रोकने के लिए हमारी कंपनी ने क्या कदम उठाए हैं सर ये बताइएगा। और इनसाइडर ट्रेडिंग के लिए क्या कदम उठा रहे हैं ये बताने का कष्ट करिएगा। दूसरा सर फीमेल एम्पावरमेंट के लिए आप क्या कदम उठा रहे हैं ये बताने का कष्ट करिएगा सर। एक सर ये जो अपने फिजिकल शेयर के बारे में बोलना है, अभी भी अपने कितने एम्प्लॉय हैं जिनके पास फिजिकल होल्डिंग है और वह अभी तक क्यों नहीं डीमेट करवा रहे हैं, उनको बताइएगा सर। क्योंकि एम्प्लॉय अगर डीमेट नहीं कराएंगे तो शेयर होल्डर फिर कैसे करवाएंगे सर। और सर ये बीसी मीटिंग काफी अच्छी है, आशा करता हूँ फ्यूचर में भी अभी बीसी मीटिंग आयोजन करेंगे। अगर फिजिकल मीटिंग करते तो उसके साथ में बीसी का भी ऑप्शन रखिएगा जिससे कि जो शेयर होल्डर फिजिकल अटेंड नहीं कर सकते वो अपना बीसी में अटेंड कर सकते हैं सर। और सर भेजा का जो आपने हायर किया है काफी अच्छा सर, इसको फ्यूचर में कंटिन्यू रखिएगा सर। और मैं कहूँगा फिजिकल मीटिंग करते भी सर तो उसमें बीसी का ऑप्शन करिए जिससे जो लोग फिजिकल आ सकते हैं फिजिकल, जो नहीं आ सकते बीसी में अटेंड कर सकते हैं। एक बार जितने भी हमारे डायरेक्टर है, जितने भी अधिकारीगण और जितने भी कर्मचारी आज प्रेजेंट है उनके परिवार को फाइनेंशियल ईयर 2023 तो इसकी शुभकामना देता हूँ और भगवान से प्रार्थना करता हूँ भगवान फाइनेंशियल 2023 हमारी कंपनी के लिए और हमारे लिए अच्छा। और सबसे पहले सर मैं हमारे नए सेक्रेटरी का स्वागत करता हूँ और आशा करता हूँ हमारे साथ उनका अच्छा रिलेशन बना रहेगा सर। एक बार फिर हमारे जितने भी कर्मचारी वर्कर है उनका आभार प्रकट करते हुए मैं अपना वक्तव्य समाप्त करता हूँ। जय हिंद, जय भारत, नमस्कार।
Thank you so much. We now move to our next speaker member, Bimal Krishna Sarkar. Request you to accept the prompt on your screen, unmute your audio and video, and you may proceed with your question. Yes, sir.
Hello, am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir. You may proceed.
Sir, very good afternoon, Chairman sir. मैं बिमल कृष्ण सरकार, इक्विटी शेयर होल्डर ऑफ द कंपनी, मेरा रेसिडेंस कोलकाता से बोल रहा हूँ। सर पहले चेयरमैन साहब आपको धन्यवाद देता हूँ, आपने एक्सीलेंट और वैल्यूएबल प्रेजेंटेशन दिया है कंपनी का परफॉर्मेंस के बारे में, धन्यवाद सर। सर कंपनी सेक्रेटरी दुबे जी और उनका डिपार्टमेंट में मोहित गुप्ता जी, रंजीत जी सब कोऑपरेट करते हैं हमारा शेयर होल्डर के साथ, आज सुंदर रिलेशन रखते हैं और एनुअल रिपोर्ट नोटिस और लिंक भेज दिया है ठीक टाइमली। और वो बात टेलीफोन बात भी किया है, इसलिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। सर इस बार जो रिजल्ट आया है सचमुच ये ब्रिलियंट रिजल्ट रहे हैं सर। सेल ऑफ कोल ये इंक्रीज हुआ है सर। ये रेवेन्यू फ्रॉम ऑपरेशन ये भी इंक्रीज हुआ है, ये ब्रिलियंट रिजल्ट है। सबसे बड़ी बात है ये प्रॉफिट आफ्टर टैक्स इस साल ड्यूरिंग द ईयर ये सिग्निफिकेंट रिजल्ट लेके आया हमारा कंपनी सर। लास्ट ईयर ये था एज पर कंसोलिडेटेड स्टेटमेंट सर। लास्ट ईयर 17,378 crores और इस साल ड्यूरिंग द ईयर सर ये 28,124.94 लाख ये सिग्निफिकेंट है सर। बहुत धन्यवाद चेयरमैन साहब, आपका पूरा टीम को बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूँ सर। क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 सर, मुझे लगता है प्रीवियस जो स्पीकर है मोस्ट ऑफ द क्वेश्चन ऑलरेडी रेज्ड, तो इसलिए मैं ज्यादा क्वेश्चन नहीं करूंगा सर। मेरा एक क्वेश्चन जानना चाहता हूँ, पेज नंबर 470 नोट नंबर 34 सर, आपने राइट अप किया है डाउटफुल डेट 191.90 crores सर। इसके बारे में थोड़ा हम लोगों को बताएंगे, हाईलाइट करेंगे तो अच्छा रहेगा। किसको ये डाउटफुल था, कौन कंपनी का था, कौन पार्टी का था, इसके बारे में थोड़ा हम लोगों को जानकारी दे दीजिएगा सर। कोल प्रोडक्शन इंक्रीज हुआ है 12.94% सर। ये ड्यूरिंग द ईयर 2022 और 23 और इस साल में 703.20 मेट्रिक टन। लास्ट ईयर ये था सर 622.63 मेट्रिक टन सर। हमारा कंपनी शुरू से आज तक जो हाईएस्ट प्रोडक्शन है ये सर। ये मैं आपका कंपनी का चेयरमैन, आपका पूरा टीम को मैंने इसलिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। CSR कमेटी को मैं धन्यवाद देता हूं। एज पर सेक्शन 135 सब सेक्शन 5 CSR ऑब्लिगेशन 7.10 crores CSR project both ongoing project and other project sir 41.17 crores total spend किया है हमारा CSR कमेटी ने 40 अमाउंट खर्चा किया है 34.94 crores सर। मेरा लास्ट क्वेश्चन ये है, क्वेश्चन नहीं है सर, ये हमारा सजेशन है। विजुअली डिसेबल तो स्पेशली एबल्ड पर्सन जो लोग देख नहीं पाते हैं, विकलांग है, उन लोगों को कुछ करें थ्रू CSR एक्टिविटीज। चेयरमैन साहब आप सुस्त रहिएगा, आपका पूरा टीम, कंपनी सेक्रेटरी, सारे एम्प्लॉइज सुस्त रहे, ईश्वर से प्रार्थना करते हैं। मेरा वक्तव्य कंक्लूड कर रहा हूँ। थैंक यू वेरी मच सर।
Thank you so much. We now move to our next speaker member, Anindya Sundar Roy. Request you to kindly accept the prompt on your screen, unmute your audio and video, and you may proceed with your question. We will wait for a moment while the speaker member unmutes his audio and video. Yes, you may proceed.
Good afternoon, sir. Chairman of the meeting, board of directors, employees of the company, and company secretary, and my fellow shareholders. My name is A. Soal. Before I start my speech, I just like to pay my condolences for all those departed souls at this dangerous industry, those who have lost their lives to enlighten the whole system of the world, sir. And also I pay respect to you, sir, because you are also doing the same thing in the so far, sir. My all the questions have been raised, so I have only one thing since this to say that since this is not any sustainable industry, and we are not any production industry, we are only extracting and processing industry. So what is the future? As long as the depot reserve is there, we survive. Maybe this is for 50 years or more, I don't know exactly. And since there are havoc illegal minings, there are so, and there's a loss of many natural, the coals because of burning of that. So my suggestion is that why don't we, in full swing, we have the largest area of operational areas as in terms of other industrial sectors. So why don't we use use for the purpose of production of generation of energy, like like solar? We put all so we convert it to full solar system, energy generating system, as we can be also supply to the whole system with the generating of power, solar energy generating power plants. Sir, whatever so far you have done for CSR, everything is so. I have nothing to ask you for anything more. But just I would before I say something, to conclude, I would like to pay my respect to our newly appointed secretary, CBP Vijay Prasad Dubeji, who is a very gentleman and a very good-hearted man and very duty-bound person, as our former secretary, Vishwanathanji. So I wish you all everything, sir. CSR, everything is so good. I have nothing more to say, and so it is so late, sir, because I have applied for my number within 10, but yeah, I have been allotted to 24. So it is very late, and I'm confused with my further speech. I wish you all from the bottom of my heart, and for you all once again risking to enlighten us, the whole world, with this in this industry. So thank you, sir. All stay well, stay safe. My name is A.S. Roy, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We now move to our next speaker member, Atanur Saha, who had connected as a speaker shareholder but is currently not connected to us in the meeting. So we move to our next speaker member, Amit Kumar Banerjee. Request you to kindly accept the prompt on your screen, unmute your audio and video, and you may proceed with your question.
Hello.
Yes, sir, you may proceed.
A very good afternoon to everyone. Respected chairman of the meeting, other board members present, myself, Amit Kumar Banerjee from City of Kolkata. Thank you for getting me connected and opportunity to speak. Such a wonderful meeting today organized by your company, Coal India Limited. It is our 49th annual meeting of the company. Coal India, it is one of the largest coal producing company in the world, a Maharanda company. As regards the performance is concerned, yes, it is very good, nice growth, strong financial presentation, total revenue increased with a tune around 503 crores of rupees. Profit after tax stood about 14,802 crores of rupees, increase in comparison with the last year as visible in the balance sheet. EPA is also up about 45.70. Dividend is also there. Others expenses, sir, it looks higher side. So kindly keep attention over there. Miscellaneous is about 27.36 crores of rupees. It is an increase from last year. Donation, I don't know exactly, is a 15 crores, 0.48. Last year, it is only 3.28 crores. Traveling, 11 crores. Consultancy, legal is around 4.24, 25.30, 23 crores. It's a very higher side, sir. So kindly keep attention, such a peripheral expenses like miscellaneous, traveling, we could resolve whatever the issues is concerns through video conferencings and other. So kindly keep attention over there, sir. I'd like to know about a risk management issue. Vision, kindly discuss and share your views. Research and development cost to sales for next 3 years. Sir, I would suggest consider planned visit with lunch so that we could see, also observe the necessary infrastructures over there. What is the key challenges now at present? Kindly share your views. Even it is said the EPS is about 45.70 is very good. Consider bonus because we are waiting for that bonus. So we try to consider such things to the minority shareholders. I hope our company will definitely grow up more with better result year ahead. I thank our company secretary, Mr. BP Dubey, and his secretarial team also for good investor services. Also thank to all team members, including our video operating team for smooth conducting such a wonderful meeting today. I myself, Amit Kumar Banerjee, over to you for further proceedings. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. We now move to our last speaker member, Atuna Saha, whose connection we have just re-established. So we request you to accept the prompt on your screen. Kindly unmute your audio and you may proceed with your question.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. You may proceed.
Yes. Good morning. The first is good morning, sir, because weather time is afternoon. I, Atanu Shaha, a shareholder of Coal India Limited. My respective chairman and board of directors and all independent directors in different places, and our company secretary, Dubeji, which is newly after Vishwanathan ji, and his all team. Mainly, this is Mohitji and Singhji, who informed me over phone and give me different information to connect and to present this meeting. And CFO and all shareholders present in this virtual meeting, sir. So today, our Coal India Limited, it's organizing its 49th annual general meeting. Just 1 year ahead, we observe 50 years annual general meeting. So today is 23rd August. It's 23, our company. So my previous shareholders, number of previous shareholders arise number of queries. So I just important factor for myself, sir. That is, sir, it's almost debt free right now. So, and also good dividend and paying a good dividend and promoting a holds a decrease. But one thing is that I'm importing you. That is promoters holding is decreased right now, sir. -3%, sir. So how do we influence the public shareholding, sir? Because this is Coal India. So, sir, another thing is that the yes. So already the number of queries. So I wish a good year ahead with good result. Before I leaving, I wish read a little 2 or 3 lines a poem of Dr. H.P. Kanoria ji of Universal Prayer. Oh God, thou art Father, Mother, Friend, we the children love thee and our parents. Thou art in our hearts and minds, and make us fearless. We surrender our will, all the altar of the will. We love thee, thou love us, thou love our complete surrender. We aspire for work, knowledge, and devotion. Work for the world, and love, and bring. Sir, आइए ये हमारा राष्ट्रगीत जो ऊर्जा का दुनिया में ले जाएगा. And sir, one thing, sir, this is very important for us. We, sir, think about our Coal India mining visits. Sir. Very important. Sir, the page of 59, the book I got, really very good book, like a textbook, which inform that the 17 the national information, health information for the new world. So it is written here that we the nurture and strengthen the relationship with investors community. So this is a question, sir. What you have done? This, please. Thank you, sir. I, Atanu Shaha, I hand over to our moderator. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you so much. This was the last question. I now hand over the proceedings to Chairman Sir for further proceedings.
I will summarize the questions and will answer to the shareholders' questions and queries raised. Number one, Sri Subhash Shishkar. He has asked regarding the capex outlook for this year. Broadly, what are the areas we are spending in this headwise? Headwise, it is land. Land is one of the major heads, almost about 3,000 crores. Land, building, P&M, infrastructure, including roads. As we are geared up for 1BT, our roads, railway lines, infrastructure has to be geared up. And mine development activities, including safety, new blocks. Similarly, other initiatives like solar, JVs, and future upcoming projects like MBPL, these power plants we are going, and other P&M equipment and all, exploration and prospecting. These are the things which are covered in the capex. Second is realistically approaching for production of 1BT. Definitely, last year you have seen the results against 700 million tons, 703 from 622, almost 81 million growth. This year, 780 million, we are very confident of achieving 780 million tons. And next year, it is 850. 25-26, it is 1 billion ton for Coal India. Hard copy, you have asked for annual report. I request Company Secretary, this is some of the shareholders have requested, and it will be sent by post. Regarding second, Manoj Kumar Gupta ji, no reflection in stock market share prices. It is continuously evolving, and production parameters you have seen very encouraging results. And in the last 15-16 years, the first time it was the growth was previous growth about 44 million. This time the growth was 82 million. You can see that thing. Well, that is in the company's hand for the to perform in all the sectors, right from production, profitability, dispatches, even in environmental concerns, even quality, about 6% raise in quality of coal is also there. Coal shortage at power sector. As such, there is no coal shortage at this point of time. Almost plus 80 million ton, both at power plant side and our stocks at Coal India pit heads. Put together, we will last and we'll see. Though temporarily in this August month, there was a peak demand has grown, but it will be met. The power sector, there is no shortage, absolutely, and I don't foresee any shortage in the coming months also. CIL is equipped to meet the country's energy security. Any plans to list subsidies in stock market? Yes, BCCL and CMPDL as the directed by MOC. BCCL, we are in the process. We are identified the banks and the procedure in place. Definitely these two subsidies, first BCCL, CMPDL would follow. And improving conditions in hospitals. Definitely this is a thing where our personnel department and we are also working. Employee welfare, and not only for our employees, for contractual employees and stakeholders also, we are extending the facilities. And we are proud to announce that shareholders, wherever villagers are also getting this nearby surrounding villages are also being treated in our dispensaries. Improper condition, this will be taken care from CSR. CSR for other hospital, this mega health camps are also being taken at many places in the entire coal producing mining area. And solar power and renewable energy. Solar power, we are definitely geared up. 3,000 megawatts is our target in the next 3 years. This year, about 380 megawatts. So this is in pipeline, both rooftop, ground mounted, and some floating also, it is in pipeline. See, Manas Banerjee has asked for coking coal next 3 years. What is the volumes? Last year, coking coal, washed coking coal, about 2.2 million we have produced. We have sent to SAIL and RINL, 1.45 million from BCCL. There is a tremendous growth in coking coal supplies also, but both the SAIL and RINL. This year, already in the first 4 months, again, there is a growth of 25 to 30%. So for next 3 years, we are very much confident that in the coking coal supplies to washeries, every year on year, there is a growth of 20% in this sector we have kept. Regarding Talcher fertilizer in FY 24-25, yes, in the Q3 of FY 24-25, it is commissioning is possible. And right now, 50% commissioning is done. And the plant is, construction is at various stages is being done. Aluminum plant, presently the proposal is dropped. We are not going ahead. And new thermal power plants at MBPL in Mahanadi and MPGCL in SECL, Madhya Pradesh government, 116 to 60 megawatt plant is coming in with Madhya Pradesh government. And in MBPL, 2 into 800 megawatts is under planning, and their different power supply agreements also are in place. Mine visit, many shareholders have asked. I request company secretary to arrange a mine visit in the coming months. See, Santosh Chopra annual report, the cover page you have mentioned, noted, and it will be sent in a better way next year. Amit Banerjee absent. Sujan Mandal, Modak, guidance to investors, investor friendly capacity. Fatalities, you have talked for the serious accidents, serious and fatalities. Fatalities, we are also working. Coal India is continuously paying attention on safety. You have to see the overall accidents in the last 5 years is on a reducing trend till last year also compared to the previous years. But even loss of 30 lives also it should not happen. That is noted, and every individual life is important from a company point of view, for their family, if whether it is a departmental worker or a contractual worker. So this safety measures, it is a continuous process, and we will pay attention, and we will ensure that in future these accidents and will be reduced, and this safety propaganda and other things will be in place. It will be on top priority for the top management of the Coal India. Solar energy, as I told earlier, CL 3,000 megawatts is planned in next 3 years, and it is we are going to achieve this target. And coal production definitely next 20 to 25 years under all the study reports, KPMG to all, we are sure 2025 the growth will be there. But the energy mix, if you see in the country, definitely renewable share is increasing. But for the next 20-25 years, coal production will be there. Minimal growth also will be there. But we should, we are also planning for diversification, whether it is power plants, whether it is solar installations and coal to gasification. Next, Lily Pradhan Madam, CSR activities, this micro-analysis, yes, definitely above 1 crore projects. We are doing the impact analysis across all the subsidiaries, and we are awarding the third-party agency to study the reports, and they will submit. And after the third-party evaluation and the impact analysis, further course is being decided. And regarding CapEx for the next 3 years in place, up to 1 billion ton, whether it is for land, whether it is for first mile connectivity projects, it is already in place. Tapas Kumar Dattaji, trade receivables, in that doubtful buyers is asking some Gencos, but 17,000 crores is right now the receivables, but we are sure we will be realizing everything to the maximum extent, and it will be taken care. And audited results of the JV companies, except that everything is in place. Some small joint ventures at subsidy level is there, but that also will be taken care. HURL losses you have mentioned, and whether it is viable, country needs urea, and it is a state-of-art technology. HURL is going, just commissioned, and I am sure in the 1-2 years it will be break even and profits it will come. And fatal accidents you also mentioned, as I told earlier, plan to reduce accidents, whether it is by conducting safety drives in the subsidiaries, inter-area competition, inter-mine competition. It is by haul road management, that transport equipment, separate lane for light vehicles and this transport vehicles, which is carrying the ore. Safety management plan is in place, but it is to be updated. Safety intermine competitions we will take care. And R&D, this year 22-23 we have spent around 62 crores. You asked for the percentage of the total revenue. In capital expenditure, it is 16,500. It is almost about more than 12-13% capital expenditure. But this R&D is we book in revenue. The 62 crores. Previous years it is 30-32 crores. It is also increasing. The focus on R&D is very much there. You asked for turnover ratio. So you can see the financial position of the company. Ratios are being provided there. Disciplinary action against employees, whomsoever does any misconduct, whether it is absenteeism or whether it is any dereliction of duties or anything, the proper code of conduct is there. As per the code of conduct, the action is being taken. Next is Ashit Kumar Patak, Sri Ashit Kumar Patak. This FY 23, it is 893 countries production is there, out of which Coal India has produced 703, and others, they also produced around 190 million ton. In this year alone, with others, country will be reaching 1 BT. Our Coal India will be reaching 1 BT in 25-26 as per projections. Renewables, the installations are going. Coal to chemical, you have mentioned. The JVs are also in place. Culture fertilizer, about 17,000 crores. The initial investment is there, and 50% the plant is almost 50% is commissioned, and another 50% installations is to be take place. Within another 12 to 14 months time, it will be in place. The plant will be finally commissioned. E-auction, you told e-auction, the rates definitely total out of production about 10% is e-auction. It is allowed. E-auction, the prices, if you see, last year, 22-23, about 4841 is e-auction per ton, and FSA sales, it is 1475. Washed coal, it is 5012. Overall sales relation is 1835 per ton. The capex is in place for the next 3 years. Wage revision, you told, 8153 crores. In this already salary, new wage revision is already paid in the month of July salary. In September, the arrears are also being paid. Regarding bonus shares, 3-4 shareholders have mentioned that we are not going for. Next is Sri Jaideep Bakshi. The utilization of land bank, as the focus is on utilization of land bank is there. This portal also we have uploaded, and all the subsidiaries, this land data digitalization is being done, and within a month it is being kept. This is the first time this action is taken from the last 6 to 8 months. So from one point, we can know any state out of the 8 producing states, we can see by the Thana and where it belongs to whom this is being done. And 1 BT the things necessary for 1BT, the environment clearance, forest clearance, land clearances we have to obtain, and development of MDOs, about 15 MDOs constituting around 140 million ton. 3 MDOs are already started operation. One is at Siarmal in Mahanadi, one is Ketki in SECL, and one is Horasi at ECL. These 3 mines are in operation, it has come, and other 12 mines are in different stages of award of work and obtaining clearances. See, next is Kaushik Chokar. The breakup of one is safety in mining operations, skill in upgradation and technology. Training we have analyzed for next 5 years. For Personnel Directorate has analyzed along with Indian Institute of Coal Management the workers, officer, staff. Next 5 years, what are the training modules? It has to be taken and kept in place. That is being taken care. Next, mine visit, Sri Gautam Nandiji. Bonus shares we have not considered right now, but mine visit is, we will arrange, as I told. Shailesh Madhavanji. Next, at the first, I appreciate that the age of 84, the queries you have raised for any company like us, you have seen 49 years in business. We also expect at 84 years when Coal India reaches the same strength, energy, endurance, and the way you are asking questions, it is appreciated. Regarding plantations, different types of plantations we are undertaken. That list I am telling. It is right from sesame and all neem, sesame, amla, bamboo, kwachnar, amrut, different type of plantations, and plantation target is 1510 hectare, around 1613 hectare already achieved. This year already again the target of 1820, 1562 completed. Another 1.5 to 2 months rainy season is in place. Increased compensation package for executives. Definitely this is a point we have noted. Quality of coal, 6% growth is there in this year. From 64 to 74% it is achieved. Regarding usage of ash filling at 3 or 4 mines. In one is at Mahanadi, Balanda, one is at Northern Coalfield, Block B, one is in SCCL. This underground mines also bottom ash is being filled. The ash filling is properly utilized. Some ash is transported to our construction of roads. Future of coal, definitely in the years to come, next 2 decades, it is sure to stay. But the energy mix, there may be percentages may be decreased, but it is going to stay. Digitalization of all operations. 7 mines, we are already DG coal. This Accenture, we have awarded a contract. 7 mines, 3 in SECL, Gavara, Kusmunda, Deepika, and 4 in NCL. They are in place right from mine to market, right from drilling, blasting, optimization of the mining operations is being studied, loading operations, transport operations, and store management. Everything is covered in this. 5G technology, you told whether it will be adopted. Definitely, Coal India technology adoption, it will be adopting whatever the best technology is coming in the market. We are trying to implement. And this next year, everyone has mentioned for this 50th year, 50th AGM, definitely we will plan accordingly. Next, Madam Anushree Sen, production cost, you mentioned, production cost, it is 1522 rupees per ton against last year 1406. This is increase in fuel, stores and explosives. To some extent, it is due to these figures. Sri Srikant Sen asked for physical AGM. At present, this is virtual mode is going on. We will discuss with our board of directors in future. As per the government directives, it can be seen. Pollution, coal versus solar versus wind and renewables. We are going definitely solar. Wind, at least we are not there. In coal, steps to reduce pollution. CQQMS, continuous coal, continuous environment monitoring. Ambient environment monitoring at many places, sidings, and every mine bigger mines we have kept, and this is online being monitored by state pollution control boards and central pollution control boards with the different measures like fog cannons, mist sprays, and with vehicular dust suppression things, and design of all roads. We are trying to tackle this. Manpower, you asked, it is 2,39,000 on 1st of April 23. Mine visit definitely will be arranging. See, Bharat ji, physical AGM and mine visit. Yes, we will be looking for mine visit. See, Santosh Sharaf, regarding fraud, cyber security, already in 2-3 mines, 2-3 company subsidiaries, we have arranged cyber security, and at Coal India level also, our ED, IT, he is planning, ECT is planning for the cyber security training and across the companies. And female empowerment, we are conducting, and different subsidy levels also, focus is there. And physical holding, some demat, this will be looked into, it is noted. Physical versus VC option will be there. Even if it is physical, that VC option will be definitely there. See, Bimal Sarkar, doubtful debts, this is mostly in case of sale and RANL. This is on Washrish accounts. It is a 192 crores. It is a long pending thing. This was considered, there was some dispute, and this was written off with the concerned boards and of the subsidiary companies, and which is a genuine thing. Because the SAIL and RNL both are also public sector companies, and it was in the country's interest, it was taken care. And CSR expenditure, your company is expenditure of CSR is almost 550 crores. And last 4 years, more than the targets, 107% it is done. And it is in the top 10 companies in India, maybe 7th place, I have to verify, but it is in top 10 companies, the CSR expenditure standalone, it is there. See, AS Roy, the safety you have mentioned, and condolences for the departed souls. Each life is important, as I already told, and safety we will pay attention. And this illegal mining you touched, and burning of coal, except at one place at Dhanbad, there is a Jeria field. Other than that, every place is in control. So there is nothing like burning in other subsidiaries. And Jeria also, the fire, as per National Remote Sensing Agency, fire has come down, fire area, the extent of area is quite reduced, but still the precautionary measures have been taken in place. Last two, see serial number 5, Amit Kumar Banerjee. Regarding the donations, you have noted, you have compared with the previous year. The previous year was Corona affected 21-22, but the things are noted, and we will see. Risk management is in place. Risk for business, risk management committee of the subcommittee of the board is in place and takes the note of the entire operations. Research and development, 60 crores I told, and it is going to increase to 80 crores. Mine visit, you are told, and challenges with solar and renewable, definitely. And these captive mines, the production is increasing, commercial mines are coming up, private sector has opened up. Definitely there are challenges in the next 2-3 years. Once they come up, our biggest power consumer is NTPC. They are taking around 170 million. Similarly, DVC, similarly WPDCL. Such companies are also having their captive mines. They are also coming up. So this is, we are also working on it to both within coal sector and also with renewables. We are also going for 3,000 megawatt, and further also the business opportunities and diversification, we are working on it. And last, see Atanu Shah, this you have appreciated regarding this, and promoters holding decreases you have told, and it is noted. And this universal player love for the company, country, and all things you have mentioned. And this time the government team is also country first and always first. So unless Coal India results improve, we cannot contribute to the company. And with this, I thank all the shareholders.
Thank you. Edwin sir, just I can say something.
As required under SEBI, Regulation 2015 and Companies Act 2013, company has offered remote e-voting facility to its shareholders in respect of all resolutions proposed to be passed. In addition, we are also providing InstaPoll those shareholders who had not cast their vote through remote e-voting from 19th August 23 at 9 a.m. and ended on 22nd August at 5 p.m. IST may cast their vote by InstaPoll. Company has appointed Mr. S. Basu and Associates, practicing company secretary, as scrutinizer to scrutinize e-voting and InstaPoll voting in a fair and transparent manner. The results of remote e-voting would be clubbed with InstaPoll and the results will be declared within 25th August 23 at the registered office of the company. The result will also be uploaded on company's website, on the website of NSDL, and also communicated to BSC and NSC. Detailed procedure for voting through remote InstaPoll is mentioned in the AGM notice.
Thank you, sir. I now read the resolutions which are proposed before the AGM, sir, in brief, sir. Item number 1 is to receive, consider, adopt the standalone and consolidated audited financial statements of the company and the balance sheet and the statement of P&L account, the reports of directors, statutory auditors, and control in India for the financial ended 31st March 23. Item number 2 is to confirm first, second interim dividend and final dividend declared for the financial year 2024. Item number 3 is to appoint director in place of Sri Vinay Ranjan under section 152(6) of the Companies Act. Item number 4 is to appoint a director in place of Dr. B. Reddy in terms of section 152(6) of the Companies Act. Item number 5, special business ordinary resolution, is ratification of remuneration paid to the consolidated Mr. R. Bansal Company for rupees 4,40,000 for the financial year 31st March 23. Item number 6 is an ordinary resolution, is appointment of Sri Nagaraju Madirala as director in terms of section 161 of the Companies Act and 2013. Item number 7, special resolution, is appointment of Sri Kansham Singh Rathod as independent director with effect for March 23. Item number 8 is ordinary resolution, is appointment of Sri P.M. Prasad Chairman as director in terms of section 161 of the Companies Act. All the business are set out in notice. The meeting has been concluded and a time period of 15 minutes would be given for voting at the meeting, after which the meeting shall stand closed. Shareholders who have not called polls through remote e-voting can cast the vote through InstaPoll. I would add it's my duty to offer a vote of thanks for conducting this AGM, sir. At the outset, I would like to thank the promoters Ministry of Courts for their continued support and guidance. I would like to thank Shri PM, Sir Chairman, our Chairman, for steering and guiding this 14th AGM, sir. I would like to thank Shri Nagaraju, Additional Secretary, Government Director, for attending this meeting, sir. I would like to thank the independent directors, Professor Golapalli Rao, Shri Kamesh Kanacharya, Shri Dinesh Singh, Shri Rajesh Bhojraj, Dr. Arun Oran, Shri Punambai Makwana, Shri Ghanshyam Singh Rathod for attending this meeting, sir. I would like to thank our former directors, Shri Vinay Ranjan, Director of Personnel, Dr. Veera Reddy, Director Technical, Shri Devashish Nanda, Director Business Development and DA of Additional Charge, and Shri Mukesh Chaudhary, Director Marketing. The company secretary has played a key role in organizing this 14th annual general meeting. I would like to thank our dynamic team comprising of Shri Sujito Sarkar, Shri Ranjit Kumar Singh, Shri JP Shaw, Shri Bhaskar Sharma, and Shri Mohit Gupta and other executives for the hard work and dedication. I would like to thank the finance team led by Shri S.K. Mehta, ED Finance and CFO, and the Central Finance team for timely preparation of annual accounts and getting AG clearance. I would be mistaken if I don't extend my word of thanks to our previous chairman, Shri Pramod Agarwal, for his able leadership and guidance for the financial year 2023, sir. I would like to thank all the other departments and the stakeholders who have played a key role in this annual general meeting, sir. So last 4 lines, sir.
I thank all the participants for making it convenient to attend the meeting. CIL will continue to strive hard to achieve its objectives to meet the nation's energy need. Thank you.
Dear members, as instructed by the scrutinizers, request all the members participating in the AGM and who have not casted their vote yet to cast their vote in the remaining period. Thank you. Dear members, as advised by the scrutinizers, the time for e-voting has elapsed, and they are of the view that all members who are participating in the annual general meeting have been given adequate time and opportunity to vote at the AGM. And this concludes the proceedings of the 49th Annual General Meeting of Coal India Limited. Thank you all for participating in the AGM and e-voting.